ministers and reverends and things of that nature will accept a college degree as their criteria. So that's how the college gets involved. Christianity accepts college, or actually requires college, as a degree, so that they don't have to sit down and actually instruct these people directly. They accept college, which is where college comes from. But I don't have college. So I told him, I said, I would love to do it, but I don't have any college. And he goes, well, you're going to have at least a bachelor's degree. So we left it at that. Now, I was thinking, I'm like, this is something I really want to do. I really want to do this. So I have decided that I'm going to college. I'm going to start out slow. I don't want to jump into it. I'm nearly 60 years old. Now, when I did come out of the Army, I had the GI Bill because I was lied to. I told them I didn't want the GI Bill because I had no interest in going to college. And this was in the early 90s. I went into the Army in the early 90s. I said, I don't have any interest. It costs $1,200 and you got the GI Bill. I said, no, I don't want that. Well, they convinced me to buy it because they told me that if I didn't use it, my kids could use it. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine, because at least one of my kids can use that after I get out of the military. Well, I got out. I told my kids, hey, which one of you want to use this? And I had one that said, hey, I want to use it. I said, okay, so let's go find out how to do that. Well, we went and checked it out, and then I was told, well, wait a minute, no, your kids can't use that, only you can. I'm like, oh, they lied to me. So I wasted the $1,200, but I had it, the GI Bill, and I didn't want to just not use it. So I said, what the heck, I'll just go to college. And I was younger, a lot younger, and I didn't really want to go. I'll be honest, I didn't want to go to college. I was working full time, and I didn't really want to go, but I didn't want to waste the GI Bill, so I went to college. I only went for a couple semesters, and it started interfering. My job started interfering with my studies, and my studies was interfering with my job. I couldn't do them both, so I didn't want to do college in the first place, so I just dropped it, and that was it. And good Lord, that was in the 90s, early 90s. So I don't really consider myself going to college, because I was there for 2 semesters, and I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it at the time, but now I do. So even though the GI Bill is no longer available to me and all that, I'm still going to go to college. I'm going to get a bachelor's degree. It may take me 10 years. I don't know. I'm not gonna push it. If an associate's degree takes me 3-4 years, I don't care. If I can get it in the 2 or 3 years, that's cool. Then I can go into the bachelor's. I don't care how long it takes. But once I get the bachelor's degree, then at that point, when a chaplain's position becomes available at the local prison, or whatever prison I'm at, not living, just volunteered at, then I'm going to take a position as a chaplain at a facility in such a way, because pagans, from my experience, pagans do not get the representation in facilities like this that they should, honestly. We have to go through training every year, and every year I go to this training, there's a dozen Christian faiths of all different kinds of faiths, and a handful of Catholics, and tons of representation in that way. But I'm the only pagan that has been at that prison for at least 10 years. So I think that it's important. I'm not getting any younger. My time for me to do things for myself have passed. I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm more interested in doing things for other people. That's a whole new video, but I'm transitioning into the elder stage, where I'm more interested in my spirituality than the material realm. I'm more interested in others than I am myself, and it's time for me to do that. And paganism in general does not get that representation in those facilities. So I am capable of doing it. I just need to hunker down and get a bachelor's degree. And if that's what it's going to take, then that's what it's going to take. I can still volunteer the whole time. I can still do my volunteer work. As a matter of fact, the chaplain is encouraging me to take more responsibility at the prison as a volunteer chaplain. That would be more for the actual chaplains that are there. He's encouraging me to do that. He really wants me to get this position. I'll be honest. He really wants me to get this chaplain position. The fact that I don't have a bachelor's degree is going to cancel that one out for now. I don't know why everyone up there thinks that I have a lot of college, but they did. But anyway, I am going to go to college. I'm going to get a bachelor's degree, and I'm just going to progress this as I'm supposed to. We'll put it that way. I'm going to continue on my walk. I got to finish a little bit. I've still got about another mile. Well, got about another half mile to walk before I start heading back. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and blessings.